Hello, this is Galdoc, and today I am playing Factorio again. The mod pack that I'm playing is essentially Space Exploration, which is made by Earendel. I've also got a ton of other quality of life mods, but you know, they're pretty straightforward and standard, so nothing too terribly special there. I'm just going to go ahead and have a quick overview. I've just gotten a little bit of iron set up there. I've got some stone and some coal still being mined, and I've just barely broken into the electric phase. And the reason I say just barely broken into the electric phase is because, well, as it turns out, you actually have to earn your way to the electric phase here. That is to say, you've got to do some research. I am currently paused on research because I'm just getting things going up again, because there was a little bit of a lull. But I think we're going to be good. Right now, we're still producing way more power than we need, which is to be expected, seeing as how we have very little on the actual electric grid. And yeah, so I'm actually going to clean this up a little bit. Last night, I had to stop abruptly just due to real-life circumstances, and that's okay. Not like this is fake life, but still. So we're going to go ahead and just get this going here. Actually, you know what? I think I will move this up one more. Give myself a little extra space. I'm trying to place somewhat neatly. I don't intend on being too persnickety about all the little crossing of T's and dotting of I's, but I do want to be persnickety enough that things actually look good. Somehow along... Okay. Someone spoke. Someone did what? How? Okay, sorry. I was talking to someone in chat. I think I know who that is too. Hello. Good to see you. All right, so I am currently getting some coal headed up here. Here we go. Make sure that remains connected so that whole thing stays going. Let's get you killing some more trees. So you go forth. Oh, how do I, is it right click? No. Control click. How do I just do the thing where I can boss you around? Whatever, we'll do this. You go there. There. And then there. And then there. You just keep taking out some of those trees. All right, so grab some more iron here. I'm currently asking some questions. So how long is your password? If you're getting someone doing that sort of thing, then you may want to look into lengthening it, because you might have gotten something done, like some kind of attack where they just brute forced your password. Not wildly likely, but you know, anything's possible, especially in this day and age. All right, so I've definitely got plenty of iron. So in fact, let's go ahead and just make some ghosts here. Let's have you come up. And in fact, I'm going to put you on the hotbar here because I need you so often. You come up and let's just have you nom through all these trees. And while you're doing that, I'll start taking these out. My goal here is to really extend out this little smelting line. What I want to do is get a nice idea of what this smelting line is going to look like once it's pretty much ready to go. Now, what I determined last time is something that I kind of knew from memory, but it's been so long since I've actually run the numbers that I forgot, and that is, actually, here we go, that I need 48 of these smelters in order to fill up one yellow belt. So you go there, and this should be good. I wonder, do you kill belt? You don't kill belt, good. All right, so this is making some gears, that's great. I want some more gears because I'm gonna need some more, what's it called? Let's get some chain gunners built. I have a feeling that we're going to get visited soon, and I just kind of want to have a little fleet ready to go. In fact, I also have some motors ready, so let's go ahead and just do this. Boop, boop, 10 chain gunners. That sounds really good. Go ahead and get those going. All right, so to do this, I'm going to go ahead and just take a quick copy of this and paste a bunch of ghosts. 1, 2, 3. So that's how long that needs to be. Let's get you going here and do some more killing of trees. As much as I want to leave as many trees as I possibly can, I recognize the fact that there's just no way that I'm going to be able to build without chopping some of these down. So being a little judicious, but I don't want to be too persnickety. All right, so cannot insert chain counter. My inventory is full. Okay, well, that is a shame. Tell you what, let's put some coal in here and here. That do it? No, that looks like it did it. Oh, I guess these are one at a time. Ooh, I'm about to run out of space yet again. All right, well, let's go over to you, and you look like you are full on stuff. Let's just throw a whole bunch of stuff in there. And let's actually stop making those. I didn't realize these are all done one at a time. In fact, let's go ahead and just place these guys around. Okay, and now let's go ahead and take some of this. The thing is that I like using coal, but I really would rather use refined fuel. So that being said, I'm going to have to set up a fuel refining chain. That's okay. But right now, let's go ahead, highlight you guys, and have you move up here for right now. And don't kill each other in the process. All right, so got that going. Now let's get some more miners being made. And in fact, I don't feel like standing here and crafting them, so let's just set up a couple of these things. I guess I could probably get a little bit of coal here, so I don't really feel like running all over my base again. Let's have you making some miners, and you making, what do I need to expedite this? Probably some burner mining drills, because that'll shorten one of the steps here. I don't have a bunch of those. So let's go ahead and just toss that in there. And you need electric motors, so I need another one of you guys making copper cable, and another one making electric motors. So actually, let's do this. Again, this is just a really quick temporary setup. That's the story of my life. Yeah, if your password is 16 characters long, then I have no idea, man. That's someone must really have wanted some access there. So let's see. Let's have you making copper cable, and let's have you making, actually let's have you making copper cable, you making electric motors. And what I'll do, dump you in there, set up a couple of these here, again, just using some burner stuff because meh. Let me just nom some of this, grab some coal, don't have to go too far, and let's just have this rolling, so I can let it go. Put some copper in here, put some, I already got the motors in there. What do you need? You need gears, I think. And in fact, let's actually just have you dumping your cargo into here. Boom. And you need some coal. So there you go. That should be fine. Oh, you're already out of motors. Okay, well, I'll take half of yours, put you in there, and there we go. Now you just need output, and we are all set for right now. So let's make an iron chest, because now we are definitely out of the wooden chest phase. And get you some coal, and we should be set. So now I have all sorts of fun things getting made. You guys have arranged yourselves oh so prettily, and you guys definitely need some help. Can I get a, what's it, not a hauler, but a warden? I don't have any wardens. Where is that on the thing here? Let's see, warden. What a warden does is it will follow around and do cool stuff. It will repair your vehicles, and it's pretty much essential because these things run into one another pretty commonly. However, that's also pretty far ways off, so I guess I'm just going to have to be careful. All right, well, that's cool. Let's go ahead then, grab some more of these, and actually start working on the bus. So take this down because this is good enough right now. I just needed enough to get me jump started here. And let's do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a quick blueprint of this after I fill that out. And we're just going to put this down. Now, I have not done any of the mods where you have like quick starts or whatever. So I can put as much of this down as I want, and it's not going to be like automatically built by anything. Don't know how I necessarily feel about that, but it is what it is. I'm not too worried about it. Let's get you going again. Just kind of go vaguely in that direction. All right, so kill a couple of these. We need some stuff getting built, so we're going to make a nice little bus here. Let's look. I want this bus to... Ooh, look, my pollution cloud has a gap in it. That means that I am producing a lot less pollution than I was earlier, so those biters will be a lot less likely to get me. It also means that this area is so bad at absorbing pollution that it's just lingering there. That's hilarious. All right, so I'm going to make a bunch of, I'm going to make a stack of these things going up here, sort of following that coal line, so that'll be cool. And let's have the bus starting to go. Let's see which way has less trees. Down. But I also feel like that's going to run into the water. Let's have the bus tilting upward. So I'm just going to bring this out a little bit further and give myself enough room to bring up a bunch of belts. So that's probably good right about here. Now, I'm not used to belts that go up. So this is going to be a fun little experiment. So we'll see how that goes. I need you to continue nomming stuff. So you go here. In the meantime, I'll start clearing some paths. All right, so in fact, I think I actually would rather have just another one of you miners around. So let's go ahead and build one or two of you. 1, 2. You take so many mining drills, that's crazy. All right, so let's see how we're doing over here. Got all those I'm going to get, which is like 4, really? Oh, you ran out of brick and iron, so boom, boom, there we go. You probably need more copper, and you probably need nothing. You're going to run low on motor soon, but I'm keeping the rest of these. All right, well, when this runs out, I'm going to have it outputs to its own little box there, so I'll make a couple of boxes. May as well use this last wood box and toss some coal into you. Let's go ahead and plop these two fellows down. I'm going to have to fill them up with coal, so here we go. Let's get them nearby here. Just grab a whole bunch. And boom, 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 boom. In fact, I'll actually put a little extra in there. Let's keep that wood. I don't want it actually clogging anything up. It's not a very effective fuel. Yeah, I'll just leave it in my inventory for right now. Your Twitch was hacked in 2015. Yeesh. Man, when's the last time you've been on Twitch? All right, so let's go ahead and just have you guys. You guys do all the stuff. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Don't run into each other. Famous last words. Okay, so we're gonna have this be our little bus turn. So we're just gonna have you coming up here. And the problem is that I'm gonna sort of limit myself because actually these patches will probably run out long before anything goes terribly wrong here. So let me see. I want to have probably 7 lanes of iron. Not 7 overall, but I'm going to be making some intermediates that require a bunch of iron. So I probably want 7 or 8 smelting rows of iron, and then 4 or 5 of copper because of intermediates again, and then probably 2 or 3 of stone. So that's a lot of space that I'm going to be requiring here. But all these patches are going to run dry after not too long, so I'm not too worried about that. It's this right here, this ocean thing. And so a lot of this is going to want to build up. But that's okay. I can just have those things rejoin. The thing I'm mostly concerned about is the fact that there's a bunch of cliff here, and I don't like that. I think I'm actually going to come out a little further, and I'm going to build up, but then I'm going to build out like this. So I think most of my main bus content is going to be in this area here. It does mean, though, that I've got to spend a lot of time and a lot of resources on getting the belt out there. So that's a little annoying. Not super happy about that. So you know what? Let's build a mini bus for right now. Yeah, decisions. Well, while I'm thinking about that, you go here. Oops. You go here. You go here. And you go here. Well, it's not such a big deal. One way or the other, it'll be fine. So let's bring this out here. If I have to avoid some cliffs, I have to avoid some cliffs. It's going to be a little while before I get the actual cliff munitions, or the cliff explosives, or whatever they are. So let's go ahead and grab some of this stone. In fact, I'm going to just drive one of you around. You guys are using this silly AI. Look at that path you just came up with. What, are you serious right now? All right. Wait, is there a rock here? Oh, hello. Let's get you out of the way. All right, so here we go. Got some iron coming out here. Okay, you're close enough. I'm driving you now. Get all this stuff. Nom, nom, nom. Lose all these stupid rocks. Takes so long to destroy them. You do it in mere moments. Very good. You are a good mining drill. All right, so knock some of these out of the way because I'll be needing them. You know, probably shouldn't knock too many of those out of the way. Those aren't directly in the path, and I need to save some of the trees. So then, but these guys are all up in my business. So you guys are going to have to go. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Getting trees. This takes so long. I hope that I haven't actually driven too many of the later versions. I didn't know that you could drive through trees. So I hope that the later versions drive a little faster than this. I know that they go all the way up to like Mark 5, I think. So hopefully they do. That's good enough right now. And then you can just keep doing what you're doing, but in a fairly, whatever you're thinking fashion. Like, what is that path right there? Really? Okay. Here we go. Oh, too far away. Let's go ahead and build some more belt. So my hope is to get some automation set up pretty quickly here. Yeah, that's definitely far enough. I don't really want to go any further. You go get these starting there, and I'll just drag you across, and you come up with me. So let's see. Let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4 is the classic belt length. But this playthrough, I'm planning on having this base go all the way up to red belt for its bus. So I'm actually going to have a 6-lane thing here. But, let's see. Yeah, again, I don't want to overbuild this. So, in fact, let me just take some of this back. That was silly. I shouldn't have built all this. I'm full of these silly little mistakes. I start thinking with my graphics, and it takes forever. 6-lane thing. So, yes, what this is called a bus, and it's just like a bus in a computer. The idea is that you just have lanes of, materials. In this case, it's going to be iron plates and other stuff. So that's pretty cool. Boom, get those things taken care of. And let's really get started. I actually want to get into the building of things. Let's get some more poles built. Make sure everything is all set down here. And I think I'm actually going to start putting down some more of these guys. Well, let me wait till I get the copper setup going. Okay, so what is this? 1, 2, 3 down from the top. So I noticed this is 11 blocks wide, which is roughly how much I need. I think I need 10 blocks actually for the more advanced setup. Let me snip this for just a moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this whole thing, copy you, and blueprint you. Well, not. Do I want to keep this? Yeah, I don't care. It doesn't really matter. I probably should have just hit Control-C, but no big. So boom, you're going to go here. I'm going to snip you, give myself a little undergroundy. As I hear they're called these days by the youngins. All right, so then let's actually get you going here. That way I can have that going. And now we can get a copper setup going. But let me also get the power restored because that's going to be a problem pretty quickly here if that's not addressed. So get this going, boom. Actually, bring you down by 1. There. Oh, and you need to be connected here too. So, all right, fine. I suppose I can connect you. All right, so I don't have... Oh, I thought there was a picker mod that allowed you to just wave things over stuff in order to get them to connect, so who knows? Copy and paste. Oh, yeah. When that thing got introduced in, was it 1.0 or 0.17? I forget. But yeah, it was introduced, and I was like, it's a whole new world. Okay, I'm not going to sing. But yeah, it was a whole new world. And it's fun, too, because you have like a whole blueprint book that you can do. And I have all sorts of stuff. And then you can keep these little books. And in each book, you can have all the different things that you've made and paste them and do whatever you want and copy and delete and upgrade. Or you can just do a quick Control-C and just copy and paste something really fast. Very nice. All right, so let's go ahead and knock some of this out, get some of these guys set up because I'm going to feed this some copper pretty soon here. I only got 10 inserters. Let's go ahead and just get a whole bunch more of those. All right, here we go. Yeah, we're going to need a bunch more of that. We're going to need a whole bunch more of that. That's just going to... We're going to need that for days. All right, we have enough belt here to get going. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What is this? What are you trees doing? You're like all up in my business again. Then again, I suppose I am sort of making the entire place my business. So, yeah, well, did I crash land on this world by accident or on purpose? Am I Invader Zim? I think that's what I should name this character. I don't think you can name Factorio characters typically, but, you know, I like to think of him as an Invader Zim type. I'm not going to shout at the top of my lungs things because, you know what? That's just going to result in the people above going, hey, Derek, can you please not do the exact thing you're doing right now? I said my real name. Whatever. Galdoc. Doesn't matter. So let's see. Boop and boop. Have you coming up here. And we're good. So that's going to be the copper line. Let's get you doing something useful. Where did you go? You knock these out. Boom. Yes. Very funny. Yeah, I have become like a massive streamer. I stream so much right now. And not just here, but in my alternate egos. But yeah, it's kind of exhausting, but kind of interesting at the same time. Like I get some pretty cool conversations with folk. I am sorry I did not recognize you earlier, by the way. I knew someone had said that, and I was like, okay, that's someone from my life, because almost no one knows that phrase, but people who know me personally, so I don't know who that is, but hopefully they reveal their identity to me. I am a talker. Well, the idea that, so what I've done is I actually practiced for a very long time. When I was in the car practicing for my YouTube series, I would just hit the record button and then just yammer. And just yammer. And that just kept happening. Like, seriously, that was a thing. But the thing was that it was basically just practice. Because I figured that at some point, I would have to get on camera and record myself. And I did. But then I was like, okay, well, that's going pretty well. Let's see what else I can do. Turns out that, well, streaming involves a lot of yammering too. The other thing is that I tend to swallow syllables. Like I sometimes will say things a little too quickly because my brain is thinking about the next thing I'm going to do. And though I have formed the sentence and it's ready to go, it's been uploaded to my short-term memory, it most certainly is not the thing I'm doing at that exact moment. And so I'm like, excited to be off on the next thing. So basically I'm just an impatient talker. All right, so let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I will put down another one because this, well, I guess I need some more copper. Guess what it's time to do? Make some more stuff. So we're getting some copper coming up here. Yeah, so that was another example of me being like super excited to be off on the next topic. And here we are. So let's see. You're going to come all the way over here. Well, actually, you know what? Let me make you run out a couple of belt lanes early. I should probably think about this before I do it. So that way I have less belts to pick up. Oops. Some streamers get in trouble with mispronouncing words. Yeah, that's... I'm human. If me not speak the perfectest English, then perhaps the unperfect can also be then casting the stone. I don't know. I was trying to be like very butchery of the language there. I think it worked. Anyways, is that a good thing? If you succeed at failing, did you really succeed at all? All right, you guys are done. I don't need any more coal from you. We're out of the primary burner phase. Let's stuff some more stone in here. Actually, let's get rid of these things. I don't like them anymore. I want some chests that look like that. And you come here. I'll filter you into there. And I will keep... Actually, you know what? You'll be my dump chest, so you'll be where I put all the really, really junky stuff that I don't need anymore. And then you'll be a coal chest, so I'm going to have to draw from them at a certain point. Well, I guess I need a little bit more coal. So I'm going to have this stone thing set up with coal for just a little while. Yeah, I don't know how kind Twitch is or isn't. I'm hoping that it doesn't turn out to be like this super hateful place. I don't think it is, but, you know, then I'm sure someone will correct me. The thing is that I also have vaguely lowish expectations. Like, I know that I make mistakes, and I'm actually happy to own them when I do. I'm not like going to be one of those people who's, oh, I didn't make a mistake, you made a mistake. So it is what it is. Let's go ahead and toss some coal in there because I want some refined products. The followers get Twitch, the company isn't kind. Oh, that's weird. I've never actually interacted with them at all, except for the fact that, okay, so this is like a little tiny bit of extremely minor drama. Like when I say extremely minor, I mean, we're talking like, I don't know how it gets any less minor than, these are more minor than this drama. Okay, but these are minors. Okay, whatever. I was playing World of Warcraft, and I wanted my mods to update, and I was told that the thing that I used to have mods going is no longer a thing. It was Curse, and the reason is because Curse Gaming had been taken over, in this case, by Twitch, and I was like, no, I don't want Twitch. So, yeah, that happened, and many tears were wept. Let's see, that is plenty of iron. I don't need any more right now. Finally, we're getting some copper plates. That's good. We'll bring in some stone and some stone products a little bit later. You kill some more trees. You can kill those. You can kill those. And I had a third one running around here. Where did you go? Oh, you're blending into the background. Thought you were cool, huh? Thought you were a ninja? I got news for you. All right. By the way, I don't know what the news is. I just kind of said it. So, yeah. I have burner of these. Let's get a couple of regular ones set up. And let's bring some power out here. That's what I meant to do earlier. Go on the outside of this belt. I'm going to run into a stone. Oh, I missed it. Yay. All right, so I'm just going to fill these in because these will eventually be filled in anyways. And for right now, they will connect up just the way I want. All right, so that's looking pretty good. I may have given myself way too much room here, but I also like having a little bit of flexibility in terms of processing stuff, because when I learned that, hey, I should have been doing this, I like to have a bit of wiggle room. Let's make 3 more of these, consume all those burner ones, and let's start building stuff. All right, the first thing I want to build is something to make belts. Belts are important. I don't want to start building too many intermediates yet. I think really, it's just belts and inserters to begin with, which means essentially grain science, but I want to have like a big old stock of these. So let's just do that. Let's build a little belt maul. So I'm going to have these things actually placed around in a particular fashion. I've made a couple of mauls, and they all look a little different. In this case, I'm just going to start off by peeling off some stuff here. And let's see, I'm going to have a walkway. I'm going to give myself a 2-tile buffer here for to start a walkway. And I'm going to have the walkway be 6 tiles long. In this case, this is only 4 tiles long, but that's okay. I'll just have it go across a little bit for right now. And then when I get red belt, I'll upgrade it all. So that means that my walkway is essentially going to look like this. Start here, 1, 2, and 3. My walkway is going to be 6 across. Normally people do 4, but I'm a rogue. All right, so I think what I'll do is I'll center that actually so that it looks a little better. I am actually going to try to make some aesthetically pleasing elements to my base. Like I really want it to look kind of nice. I'm not going to be so persnickety that I just spend all my time decorating and things, but I do want it to look pretty good. All right, so how am I going to do this? Well, I'm planning on making little production blocks. Normally I just do willy-nilly, but again, we're a little bit out of that spaghetti phase I was just in. So what I'm going to do is a full production. This is going to be a little maul for belts. Now when it comes to belts, what do belts need? Motors, plates, and then more motors. Okay, what do the next ones need? Because I have a feeling that if I jump the gun a little too much, I may end up shooting myself in the foot. So let's look up fast. Here we go. Fast logistics. You need gears, and gears. Ooh, circuits. Okay, so there's another intermediate I'll need. And then you lead into the final phase of logistics. I can't just click my way there. Fine. Let's do express. You require gears, and red circuits. Well, I'm not going to do a giant red circuit farm before this. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm not quite ready to set up a green circuit thing either. I'll have a green circuit and a red circuit thing feed back this direction. In order to make this then, I at least need some motors to get this first part started, because you require motors and you require motors. But everything else after that is just gears and gears and gears. So let me add it in a little bit. So I'm going to have a 6-lane or 6-tile wide little walkway here. Then what I'm going to do is I'll have a another 6-tile wide buffer for nothing. It's sort of a no man's land. That's in case I need to throw down extra assemblers and stuff just to fill out a thing. So let's make that. And there's going to be a one little tile, racing stripe. So it turns out that when you make concrete, eventually you'll be able to make other types of concrete, or other types of like hazard concrete that have little stripes on them. So I'll do that. And then this 2-lane thing will have the hazard concrete there. But then one more lane of hazard concrete and we are into the actual area. Oops. Let's do that. Okay. So this is the building area. All right. Very good. I, again, am totally overbuilding this right now, but I do not give a poo. So let's see. I'm just going to have a really quick setup here. So I need gears to make the motors. So then what I'll do is I'll just set up a little thing that makes gears. And that gears thing will make motors. Or the gears thing, the machine next to the gears thing will make motors. Ooh, I need some more of you guys, don't I? Yep. Here comes the fun. Just nom some of this nice material up. Here we go. Yeah. We'll never be hungry again, or until that mining operation runs out because we're out of materials. Hey, there are things to mine. All right, so you become a gear, you become a motor, and then you are going to actually feed 2 machines. And I'm going to completely rejigger this mall later, but that's fine for right now. Boom, boom, boom. So you require plates and motors. Do you require iron? You do, dang. All right, well, let's see. So what I think I'll do is I will just have a second split off here. Well, no, this is again just a rudimentary thing to start off with. So what I'll do is I'll actually just loop this around because whatevs. The only problem is, of course, that I don't think that's actually going to supply the correct amount of iron and ratios that I would want, but whatevs. So you require belt, and you require, you all require the belt. Okay, I got to rethink this. So all these things require the belt, meaning I'm going to have a 3x3 setup, meaning that I should probably separate these a bit further. Okay, so let's pull these. So I think I'm going to do is just build this over here and then just feed it as I need it. That sounded funny. All right, so this is going to be my belt doodle. Let's go ahead and just build this out. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then you are going to be the that one, and you're going to be this one. And the reason I'm going to do it that way is because I need to feed both of these things motors. But everything needs iron. Everything always needs iron. So what I'll do is I will set up a, what if I did this? What if I just kept this super simple? Oh, I can't do it if I'm out of reach. Fine. What if I did this? Move you over here. And it is a mod that allows me to do that. That is not normal. That is not normal. All right. So you are a motor thing. Where are you? Motors. Let's see, we got another meteor. You'll notice that there are meteor little symbols here coming up and hitting the planet. And I can't quite see where it is because it's way out there. But the reason that's happening is because in this mod pack, God hates you. Essentially, you just take in meteors like the day is long. So that's pretty cool. Here we go. So what I'll do is I'll just set this up. You require gears. Here we go. So this is the building area, so anything goes for right now. Oh, and everything's got to move over one tile. Boom, 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 boom. No, you, and you, and you, and you. So let's bring this over here, because everything and its brother needs these things. Now the problem is that I'm going to have some output chests. Let's check the chunks. Oh, of course, that would have to fall on a chunk. That would just make the divide wrong. Because this is not all on the same chunk, these inserters will not alternate the way they ought. I really do have to build this a little bit differently. Okay, no big deal. I can just move everything up one. So the mod that allows me to shift things very gently, one little thing at a time, is an absolute godsend. I don't even believe in God. All right, here we go. Grab you. In fact, what I'll do is I'll have some little undergrounds here, and then I will have you output some more stuff, make some more undergrounds as well. Ew, my intermediate situation is running pretty terrible right now. That's okay. So boom, boom. Let's have you guys be the output chests for that and that. You need to be making gears, and then you guys need input. Boom, boom, boom. Holy mackerel, this flashing situation. It's a whole situation. Let's go ahead and just situate all this stuff. So you go here. Can I get all three? Oh, I can't, just barely. Got to put another one here. There's that spaghetti sort of power pole madness that I've been missing for my life. Here we go. So I went on the outside of the track here, so this will be, can I come over one more? Oh, I can, very good. Keep these things at least somewhat organized. Very nice, okay, you're all powered. Deliver unto me the luscious belts. Oh. So everything should alternate. These are the only three that I need really to alternate. So that should be fine. Everything else should be just dandy. You two need to alternate too, but you were already on the same chunk, so I didn't say anything there. All right, so I guess you're just going to make belts for me. It's going to take a long while, and that's okay. Let's go ahead and restrict these down to 1 block each, so I don't wildly overproduce. And I'll give myself a good old 10 block there. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. Okay, so that's my first little factory. I definitely could have done that a little better, but right now, just trying to get belts made. Now it's time for inserters. So let's see, I need to make burner inserters as a component for the regular inserters, but I also need to make electric motors. So that's fun. All right, well, let's go ahead and do that. Get this out of the way. Where are you? I need you. You. Make some rocks, not be rocks anymore. And you know what? While we're at it, let's go ahead and get you guys just getting some things out of the way. You can just stay there. You're fine. Really? You missed the tree. You missed the tree, buddy. Hey, you missed one. You missed one. Are you going to get that rock there? There you go. There you go. Look at you and all of your artificial intelligence. It's so intelligent and artificial. It's like a freaking Kool-Aid man. I don't know if that made sense. All right. So this will not last long. That's going to get replaced pretty quickly. Right now, we need to set up inserters. Again, we're going to belt it all the way over to here. And I think inserters, burner inserters at least, are pretty simple. They're just motors and sticks. Motors and sticks. So let's see. You are electric motors and burners. All right, so gear, motor, burner inserter, stick. So if I do this and I just run the iron up, run the iron up here, then we should be good. You, what are you doing here? What I told you to? Fine, very well. Scoot. In fact, you all scoot out of here. You get those trees. You all just stay put. I should probably put you on some patches, but I don't really care right now. I'm kind of overproducing compared to what I'm making right now anyway, so I'm not too concerned. So gears, motors, let's see. You would be the inserters, but I don't like how this is going to have to go because I'm going to have to put an undergroundy here just to get across here so that I can have the iron filter into the iron sticks, which really needs a new name. I don't know why they called it that, whatevs. But it is what it is. Boom, 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 boom. And then you are going to output into this, and you are going to be the inserters that I want. And in order to get that, I am going to do kind of the same thing. Grab you, and you. You become gears, you become motors, and you become electric motors. And then I'm going to feed you copper from right here. Oops, there we go. And then you are going to feed into here, and you will output here, and it will be great. Now, let's go ahead and make some poles, because I've got stuff being made. In fact, that one's pretty simple. Let me go ahead and do this. I'm going to have you outputting copper into putting copper into there. Oh, I need to make some more already. And then you are going to be drawing iron from there, because you are going to be actually, yeah, you're going to be the pole making thing, and you're going to be the copper making thing. In fact, again, not really planning for the future, just sort of making stuff. Okay, that looks like it'll be fine. I just don't really care too much. I just want to get it ready to go. Oh, please, there it goes. There we go, and there we go. Let's get some of this belt going here. You scoot. Scoot over there, and you scoot over there. Try not to kill each other on the way over. Okay, so you need to be iron right there, and you need to be iron right there. So then you go over 2 tiles. Is it 3 tiles? It's 3 tiles. And then you get your undergroundy. Oh, autosave messed me up. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Is that correct? That looks good to me. I'm happy with that. So then through the no man's land into here. Now let's get some power, because this flashing situation is, again, a whole situation. It's like just impudent and all ready to go. There we are. Let's see how few of these poles I can use here. Boom. Oh, I just missed that one little thing. Fine. Boom, boom, boom. You make iron, or sorry, copper cable. That's not quite right. So that's going to put out output to here. And what I'll do is I'll just have that, belt that over that one little tile there. And then I'll have you alternate. Are you on a different chunk? No, you're on the same chunk. That's great. So there we go. That should be all set when I connect that up. So let's bring the line of copper coming up. I still got 352 belt, so that's not a problem. Here we go, here we go. And then this. So let's go ahead and put this down. And I'm gonna have to do some really funky stuff to get this thing working, but I have a feeling that I'm not gonna need these 2 little lanes here for a long time. So I'm just gonna have this undergroundy go like this and like this. Because really, when I get, it's not gonna be until I get to red belts that I really need those other lanes. All right, now let's do this, get you going here. And then I just gotta set up an output box. Let me put you where you normally go, there. And I'm doing things a little different. I'm gonna put boxes there because I set those things up so often. All right, so you need to output to here. I think I forgot that. And then you output to there, and you look happy. And oh, you are so happy. Now you just need a place to put all that delicious happiness. There we go. There we go. That's gonna be great. Let's go check on my belt situation. How you doing? Oh, 16. You are a glorious little machine. Oh, 26? Yes, thank you. 65? I'll take it. This could be so much faster. Let me do a little optimization here. It doesn't have to be too big of a deal, but oops. But let's do a little bit. Yeah, you are going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's fine. Nothing's wrong. What are you talking about? Something's wrong. Kidding me? Looks great to me. What are you waiting on? More belt? What can I do to get you to go faster? Those motors need to get made faster. Do you need like more iron? No, you're good on everything. Why do I have a gear thing here? Go away. You should not be putting gears in there. Oh, that's because I'm used to the vanilla recipe that requires gears. Haha. Alright, so let me go ahead and make a fairly narrow path here. I need bricks for building materials, but I also am going to be running up and down this thing a whole lot. So let's just go ahead and make sure that's good. Fix that little undergroundy there. Alright, we are now ready to get science going again, which is why I'm not too concerned about tapping these belts pretty hard. As you can see, I'm beginning, well, I'm keeping up, but that little gap here seems to be rolling up there, so maybe I do need to increase some of my iron production. So let's make a couple more of these things by hand to get going, just to jumpstart this next little phase. And let's, I think the next thing I'm going to do is to set up science, and then I'm going to set up some stoneworks, because I think that's going to become fairly necessary fairly quickly here. Not the least of which I'm going to need to make some more of these stone kiln type things, but I'm also going to need to get some more stone bricks coming out, and that's just not going to be okay to not have enough. Yeah, I don't need to bring that belt out just yet, but whatever, I'll do it right now. Okay, here we go. Boom, and bring this belt out some, and then everything should get fed once I put all these down. I gotta wait for that to finish, but that's okay. All right, so how are we doing here? We're feeding as much as we're using. Let's go take a look at our stinky cloud. I should not be saving this in the middle of the game. No one wants to see that, but it's such a habit. I'll explain why in a moment. It's more than just my computer could crash at any time, and more that it was doing so in a way that was insane. But I will tell you about that at another time. How much time have I been recording for? 47 minutes. We're doing pretty good here. So 13 more minutes in this episode. Sounds good to you? Sounds good to me. Boom. Let's make sure you are full on coal, because I want as many bricks as you're going to pump out here. Let's see. So how are we doing on power? I think we're going to start getting near. Yeah, we're about halfway up. Let's get this going here. Boom. And I am going to set up some pipe making and some undergroundy pipe making, but I'm not going to worry too much about it just yet. I'll set them up with a fairly limited chest so that I don't overproduce those either. I'm also going to produce a path out here. And I think I'm going to keep this to be one tile, because this is going to be a long path. Come on, what's going on here? Why won't it go down? Minus key? Why are you not going down? That's really weird. Plus and minus aren't making that grow or shrink. Oh, numlock. No, not unlock. What's going on here? That's very strange. I can't make this thing grow. Okay, so you're supposed to be able to use the plus and minus keys to make the size of the thing you're making grow or shrink. All right, well, 2 it is for right now until I figure out what's making that bug happen. I bet it's because we just had a patch today and something is like not quite working. That tends to be a theme. Mods get a little bit broken. All right, so let's do this. Give myself a little bit of a path here. Hello, goodbye. And we're using up all of our brick here, but that's okay. It's kind of the intent. I just want to be able to move quickly, or as quickly as I possibly can, seeing as how that, even at its best, is not that great. All right, so why aren't you producing? You are never outputting through this one. You're on the same chunk. What's happening? Oh, that's unfortunate. I have no idea why that's not working. Okay, so you know what? I have an idea. Let's do this. I'll just put you on the other side. You want to be persnickety? That's okay. I can be clever. So let's go ahead and get you started here. boom. And now, this thing will never get fed. You know, I can, well, I guess it will, depending on how much this thing requires. Boop, boop, boop. All right, let's see. You require iron rods. No wonder. It actually was full. I just wasn't doing the thing it needed. Okay, so let's just put this back here because I'm going to actually save this area for something else. That was silly. Okay, so you not quite past the area. Well, if that's the case, then I do need to put this here. Oh my gosh, I am so tired. It's like past 11 here. So I need to think a little more clearly about this. Okay, so you, and you, and you. There's an extra and you in there, by the way. So if you heard that, then kudos to you. But also you can never unhear it. So sorry about that. / not sorry. Okay. Let's get a little bit of a model going here. So I'm going to set up pipes, chest. Actually, let's do pipes and underground pipes. Ooh, I'm out of these things. Make me some more. Oh, my intermediate situation is so bad. Okay, well, I'm going to set up an intermediate station here just so this part goes not so terrible, because it takes quite a bit of stuff to actually make this work. I need some bricks on the bus, and I don't have that yet, so I can't quite set that up. But I can make some intermediates, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So forget about the pipe. We're making basic intermediates. And then, so we'll make gears here, and then we'll make gears here, and we'll make here motors, and there we go. So let's make chests. You know what? Let's just have this go up here. Oh, okay. Round 2 of having this go up here. And win. Okay. So chests, you make chests, and everyone's happy. Boom. So you know what? When you make your first one, you will literally make the thing that I need in order to have you put your stuff somewhere. Boom, boom. Make sure you're on the same chunk. You are. Very good. Boom, 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 boom. Pipes go here. There you are. And I misclicked. Amazing. So then you. Let's go ahead and take some chests out. And then, no, I missed. Boop, boop. And you know what? Take that chest and do that. Boop. Okay. So that's looking pretty good. I have some intermediates that need some power. So here you go. You know what? There you go. I'll just do this. Oops, I need some more of those now. But I can now just get them. Haha, 51. Oh, that's Christmas. It's like inserter Christmas. There we go. So that's looking pretty good. You don't need an output chest. And I'm actually, you know what? I didn't do this, but I'm going to now. I'm going to make loaders because this, I did include this in this mod pack. So here we go. Let's just go ahead and make those loaders. Those look pretty sweet. Again, let's set you up. Very good. Okay, let's limit that, all these chests in here. So I'll just copy, paste, 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 and just paste and drag. So all these things are limited to one little thing here. You can make 2. And motors, you can make 4. Chests, only make 1. Those things, yeah, let's go ahead and just make a poop ton of those. Excuse my language. And in fact, you know, I'm actually going to, instead of setting up a whole nother setup to make those, I'm just going to have another output thing here. So let's grab some more of these. Boom. Here we go. So this is looking pretty good. So those should work. And I am feeling pretty happy. All right. Ooh, gun turrets and bullets. How could I forget those? Let's see. Gun turrets. What do you need? You're in the military. I can make radars. Ooh, happy day. Can only make 2 though. Yeah. Boom. Let's pull the trigger on that. I'm going to need some help to make these things because I can either use wood, which makes no sense, or stone tablets. which makes no sense. But I guess it makes equally no sense. So, yeah, 6 one, half dozen of the other. But yeah, so I'm going to need to make a electronic circuit setup. That's going to happen pretty soon here. In fact, this whole mall area is going to turn into, I'm going to reserve this space for basically pumping out green circuits en masse. So that's going to be fun. Green circuits and motors are going to come out of this area here. I already have armor, but we are going to need some bullets. Short balloon light. What mod is adding this? Afraid of the dark? Oh, I didn't realize I had that on. I want to see what these do. I wonder if these are basically the same thing. It's just one is short and one's tall. Whatever. Life is short. And I'm going to make one of each. And I'll place them down and see what they do. All right. What do you do? Oh, wow. You're just like a... Wow. We really... Okay, whoever made this really phoned in the graphics. Yeah, get out of my base. You're ugly. And you take forever to mine. That's glorious. Okay, you're going to go in that chest of shame. I don't know. You have these wonderful icons, but you look hideously ugly in game. That's weird. Okay, but that's all right. Whoever made that had a thing in mind they wanted to do, and I probably just shamed them, and they're at home somewhere being very sad because they're watching my stream in the future, thinking they have made a huge difference in the world, and this streamer out of nowhere says their graphics are poop. But that's okay. I don't think they're poop. I think they're just bad. Anyways, stacking belt boxes. We're not going to worry about you just yet. You... Oh. Wait a second. Still going to do the 6-lane thing, but if I remember correctly, these stacking belt boxes have a very unique function. In fact, I'm going to make one so I can experiment, because I may be wrong, but I may be right. Okay. Ooh, that iron sitch is not good. And I did just say sitch, like short for situation. I have absolutely no idea where I've heard that from, but certainly it sounds very silly. Why am I low? Oh, do I not? Oh, 2 inserters aren't there, so that should pick that up. Why are you guys not producing? There's not enough mined ore, so let's actually put some more miners down. I didn't make any more. All right, well, I can make 1. So good, I guess I have 2. All right, well, yeah, iron is basically the name of the game for right now, so let's go ahead and just do this. No, I'm trying to get to go over one. All right, there we go. This is looking pretty good. I like it. What's going on over here with this stone? I want some more walkways. I don't have much on me. Cool. I guess that's not a ton either. That's all right. You know what I can do? First off, you get in that chest of shame. And you too, because I'm not going to need you again for a little while. And honestly, I can just take another one when I need it. But, ooh, I have a bunch of junk in my inventory. Let's put down a radar. And... Okay, let me check out this stacking belt box, because I think that this does something pretty cool. So let me just do this. Just clear those out of the way. I think I need loaders for this. I don't know if I capital N need them, but I think they're best. So boom and boom. Yeah, look at that. That's making stacked coal. So if I get that, what does it do? Let me stop you from working, because I don't think I actually want this stacked coal for anything particular. Yeah. Now, does this thing actually have a set fuel value? Oh, I can just burn a stack of coal. 4 megajoules, 20 megajoules. Yeah, that adds up. But can I burn it? That's the question. You know what? Let's try. You. I can burn stacks of coal. Ooh, well. Aren't you cute? I did not even realize. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Okay, well, maybe I do want to leave that belt box up there. But the real thing is, can you process stacks of coal? Oops. No, stop. Everybody stop. You cannot. Okay. So that's really the unfortunate part. Okay, well, be that as it may. I would rather, stacking the coal doesn't actually increase the fuel value, whereas converting it through this refinery or fuel processor does in fact give me more extra, whatever. It gives me more fuel value for the inserting. So we'll go ahead and do that. And you know what? Let me just get rid of this extra stacked coal. You just go live there now. And you live there. And everyone was happy. So boom, put you in there because I just want to fill you up. Get that stuff in there. And we are good. So I'm going to leave this here for the extra wood. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to take this wood, and because I didn't realize you can actually make green circuits out of it, I was used to the stone tablet recipe. I'm actually going to keep the rest of that around, not that there's much, and make some green circuits. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. I'm also going to put some more of these things on making stone bricks, because I guess, you know, do I want to run the stone up right now? I don't know. I'm feeling pretty lazy. But you know what? Life is short. And I'm going to have to snip these and make them go in different directions at some point anyways. Oh, complication. Well, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here because guess what? It is 1 minute past the hour. All right. Well, thank you for watching. It has been fantastic. In the next episode, we're going to see what happens with that bus and if I have some yummy, yummy products waiting for me. So, thank you for watching. Again, I think I said that twice. And I will see you later.